Good evening, y'all. It's your boy Joe Louisell here. Oh, baby. Nebraska is the gift that keeps on giving. Another loss. Again, opening game. What did I tell y'all last night why I put Northwestern plus 11? Because I don't trust Scott Frost at all. And today, I think cements my belief. I mean, you're up 11. You have all the momentum in the world, and you fuck it up by going for an onside kick. That's a fireable offense right there. So, look, Scott Frost ain't surviving this year. I think anyone who knows about college football knows that's true. Now, I got 3 replacements for Scott Frost. Sorry, guys. Just had to clear my throat. First replacement option. You know, I like Matt Campbell from Iowa State. I think he is a good fit for Nebraska. I mean, you just go right across the board. I mean, with the Big 12 in disrepair, you know, where will Iowa State end up in all this? So I think Campbell's a logical choice. Another one who I think is going to get this one, I'm going to catch a lot of heat for. Look, they're desperate. Call Urban Meyer. Look, I know about Urban. I know that he fakes heart attacks and leaves programs in the dust. But, you know, I think if I was a Nebraska fan right now, I would be willing to, hey, maybe sacrifice some sanctions on the program if he could deliver us a national championship. And, guys, I'm just kidding about the fake heart attack thing. I hate Urban. I'm a Michigan fan, so I despise Ohio State with all my heart. But look, Urban is a very controversy follows him everywhere he goes. And would Nebraska be willing to put up with that for winning season or a national championship? Absolutely, they might be willing to. A third one who I think could get traction is Mark Stoops from Kentucky. Mark Stoops has built a very nice program there. They've won 10 games a couple times. They're the second best program in the SEC East. Yes, I think they're better than Florida. I think Billy Napier is in for a long rebuild at Florida. Even though I think he will be a very good coach, I think it's going to take a little time, though. So Stoops is a good one. So, yeah, that's my Nebraska dilemma. Now, since I'm a Michigan fan, I'm going to talk about Michigan right now. So, today I heard that Cade McNamara will be starting week 1 and J.J. McCarthy will be starting week 2. Look, I'm going to say something that might upset some people, and I don't care because I believe I'm right. Michigan won the Big Ten not because of Cade. Now, look, I know Cade played great most of the season. He didn't turn the ball over much. He didn't lose us any games. But he's not going to be able to take the next step. I mean, just go look at Clemson and Alabama are good examples. In the national championship game in 2018, Nick Saban took out Jalen Hurts for Tua Tagovailoa, and they came back and won. And that same year, Kelly Bryant led Clemson to the playoffs. And then the next year, they did a 2-quarterback roulette with Bryant and Lawrence, and Clemson chose Lawrence, and they won a national championship. So the point is that JJ's athleticism is better, and part of being an elite coach, if Harbaugh wants to put himself in the same class as Dabo or Saban and win us a national championship, you got to make the tough decision. And look, Cade was a great leader, and I'll always be grateful for what he did for our program. But at the end of the day, he's not the guy who will take us to the next level. And people are going to say, well, what about Stetson Bennett at Georgia? Look, Stetson Bennett sucks, but Georgia's defense last year was so elite, probably one of the best of our generation. And Georgia won in spite of Stetson Bennett. I'm just being real with y'all here. So, look, I think Harbaugh deep down wants Cade. I think Harbaugh likes loyalty, and I think that's the difference between a guy like Harbaugh and Saban. I mean, Saban will do whatever it takes to win a national championship. I mean, he's got 7 already. Look, I'm not saying Jim doesn't want to, but I'm saying that if Jim Harbaugh has any aspirations of taking Michigan to where I think he can take them, which is a national championship, you got to make the tough decision. I mean, last year, Cade fit perfectly in the scheme because we had a very good power run game with Hassan Haskins and one of the best offensive lines in the country and a very good defense. Not elite, very good. And I think the defense will take a step back this year. I don't think it'll be a power run game. I mean, I think Corbin Edwards are really good. They're speed backs, and Haskins was more of your power guy. And Haskins would just wear you down, is where Corbin Edwards are more flash, speed type. So, look, I don't know what happens this year. Michigan is going to win 11 games. They won't beat Ohio State. But here's the thing. If you don't start JJ, you're at risk of losing him in the transfer portal. Because if I were him, why would I want to sit around on the bench, not only potentially this year, but knowing Cade has an extra year of eligibility next year, then that would be 3 years that JJ was on the bench. I wouldn't tolerate that if I were him. And if he decided to leave because of that, I wouldn't blame him. I think that Jim needs to understand that 5-star talent cannot be left on the bench forever. And I'm not saying Cade is bad. I'm just saying Cade is not the guy who is taking Michigan football to the next level. Look, we already won the Big Ten, and that was the first order of business. We beat Ohio State, won the Big Ten. So now the next step should be of course, we got to beat Michigan State. I mean, Tuck, owns us right now, and all these stupid Spartan fans in this Tuck coming cult need to shut the fuck up. And we must beat them this year. But anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on the third-place team in the Big Ten East last year. I'm talking about my program. Michigan can win a national championship, and starting JJ would be the answer. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to now watch Vanderbilt, Hawaii. And may God bless you all. Have a good night.